It is. It's 8:15. The kids have just gone to school and I've got about 10 minutes to tidy it up. Feels like first day of school all over again, even though I've been there twice. It still feels brand new.
Emma Willis is returning to work on the maternity ward of the Princess Alexandra Hospital, a job she loved before COVID hit.
When was it? 2019? Oh my God. It's 3 years then.
Back then, Emma worked hard to become a qualified maternity care assistant.
Embarrassing. I'm about to pull a mug out the sink with my name on it. I could take that to the hospital.
And today, she'll step back into that vital and valued role.
I've kind of got used to COVID testing before work now, because we all have to. It's one line so far. Fingers crossed we don't have two. Clear.
Since Emma's last shift at the busy Essex Hospital, nearly 12,000 babies have been born. It's been an intensely challenging 3 years for a maternity team who are feeling the pressures of a national staffing crisis.
If you need any pain relief, let us know.
Okay.
And who've battled on the front line of the pandemic, protecting mums and babies while working tirelessly to bring new life into the world.
At the minute, I feel all right because I've still got 4 miles to go, but it's one of those things. I know it's going to happen. I'll get out of the car, I'll be all right, and then I'll walk through that door and my tummy will sink and the butterflies will kick in and I will panic. But I'll be going with a little bit of knowledge as opposed to the very first time when I turned up having zero knowledge. Ah, there she is. Oh, know him. Hiya. Thank you so much. Little cute ones. The hospital has constantly been on my mind over the past 3 years. You know, we were all terrified, sat at home, yet they still had to get up every morning, leave their families and loved ones, run into that danger and deal with that fear every single day.
Oh, miss you. I miss you so much. Oh, always talk about you. Show me your face, show me your face. Oh, God. Look the same.
So do you.
Oh, my God.
You're okay. I can't,
Don't cry.
I can't help it.
Oh, no. Come here. Oh, I miss you.
One bag. So to be able to come back as an MCA to take some of the load off those midwives who are already absolutely stretched.
I'll see you later, yeah? See you in a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, give me as much to do as possible. As long as I can manage it.
Practice development midwife Claire has asked to see Emma before she starts work.
Knock, knock.
Hello. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Nice to see you. So nice
Welcome
to back.
see you. Thank you for having me back.
Lovely to see you again.
Yeah,
Excited?
I am. Excited, nervous. I feel really overwhelmed.
Do you? Just
How can we
relax.
go again?
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, don't be, darling. Honestly, it'll be absolutely fine.
Because a lot's happened in the last 2 years, and I just wondered how it had been.
Yeah. The fear at the beginning was unbelievable. But yeah, it definitely feels much more positive now. Future feels, you know, like it's going to be good. There's a lot of changes going on.
I'm looking forward to hearing about the changes.
Yeah, you will. You'll be part of it for a little while. For a little while.
Great.
Yeah.
Emma will be part of a national upskilling programme designed to take the pressure off short-staffed midwifery teams.
While Emma's with us, she will be working from a band 2 towards a band 3. It does mean a lot more hard work and a lot more studying to get there, but that's what we need from her. We just had International Day of the Midwife.
Oh, yes.
So we
yeah,
just
that was last week, wasn't it?
writing each other notes. Telling each other how great we all are. We're so happy to have Emma back, but we are going to get her straight into work.
Then you've got PROM, which is prolonged rupture membranes, and then you've got PPROM, which is when they're preterm and their waters have gone for a while.
SBR.
Serum bilirubin.
Yeah.
Emma will spend the day working in the postnatal department under the eye of fellow MCA, Annabelle.
So EMCS is
Emergency cesarean
Yep.
section.
And-
Elective cesarean section.
FORC is.
Forceps.
Yay, gold star.
It's like quiz time.
Right, so I'm going to
After a quick refresher, Emma is ready for a ward round.
here, these ladies' obs. Hello, hello. I'm Annabelle, I'm the MCA, and this is Emma.
Welcome back to you. Oh my gosh.
4 years.
What great timing.
I know.
Emma met Amber and her partner Vincent at the hospital 4 years ago when they came in to have their first child.
So you time it perfectly for me.
Yeah, for
Good
you.
to see you again.
Amber has just given birth to her second child, Nellie.
We still have a picture of you holding our son, so, you know, feel free.
Oh, I mean, that would be my first cuddle since I've come back. What's that? Should I do some work first? And then cuddle.
Amber, you okay if you do your obs? Yeah.
Shall I?
But you're not going to feel
Try and... I thought I would come back and not see as many familiar faces.
Oh, really?
And then I get a familiar mum as well.
Emma's been part of this hospital for so long, she's now watching the same families grow.
The machine doesn't usually like me.
That's fine.
Like you today.
That's good. Maybe you got the magic touch.
Maybe. Got that on your tongue. And how's your son?
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, sorry.
I do it all the time.
Don't speak yet. It's just the simple things that you can make mistakes with. And as long as it's the simple things I make mistakes with, then that's okay. Oh, hello. But I got my first little cuddle. Ah, she's lovely. I mean, if you're going to have any more, I'll come back again. Now I'm well broody.
Have you still just got the 3?
Oh, yeah.
No more?
That's it for me.
If you tuck them in nice and tight, they just sort of settle a bit better. Yeah. Although she's pretty chill anyway.
She is. Oh, I'm still asleep.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm fitting in again. My feet are on the ground. I'm getting my steps in. I'm doing the job. Can you put that under your tongue? I almost forgot what you're meant to do with it.
Don't ask her a question.
I'm not asking questions. Oh, I'm so sorry.
it's still going.
Oh,
Sorry.
no. Oh, no. Oh, I made him jump as well. Poor little thing.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thanks.
Wonderful, you're welcome, you're fine.
Wait, none of my side is tucked in. I've just made 25 beds and I got to the last one and I can't do it. It's a really good reminder of what hard work is when you come and work here. Oh my God, I need a cold bath.
The blood, sweat and tears, this is the sweat part.
Yeah. But as knackering as it is, it's so incredibly rewarding. I think we've done a hell of a job, Annabelle.
After a busy day, Emma's shift is finally at an end.
I feel like I'm acclimatised now, even after a day, and I feel like it was the right level of reintroduction. Hello, how are you? Good morning. How are you? Great, how are you? Great, we're loving hot weather. My hands are freezing actually.
Probably circulation, isn't it?
Yeah. Exactly, that's what I'm saying too.
Another day, and it's another 12-hour shift for Emma.
Colour of a biscuit? Looks like it to me. I feel much more comfortable than I thought I would at this point. I thought I'd still be a bit, oh, I shouldn't be here. But I feel good. And that is all because of the people that work here. They've made me feel right at home, like I never left.
Emma is ready to take on her next challenge. She's assisting with a vaginal birth, her first in 3 years.
You got this. Remember, it's going to be beautiful.
24-year-old Charly is in labour with her second child. At her side is partner Dan and his mum, Michelle.
Thanks a lot, yeah, everyone. She's doing really well, really well. I don't think it's going to be long. Don't think so.
Has the pain changed the way it feels?
I feel like I need to poo.
Okay, that's good.
Charly's under the care of midwife Amy
Well done, sweet.
and student midwife Natalie.
You're doing so well.
Fine, you got this. Come on.
But as a level 2 MCA, Emma is also expected to play a key role.
There is no room for error. So I need to put my big girl pants on and crack on.
We've got the full team here for you.
You got this. Come on.
You're doing so well.
Emma is assisting with her first vaginal birth in 3 years.
Well done. Slow it down a little bit for me.
I need epidural now.
All right, sweet.
24-year-old Charly and her lorry driver boyfriend Dan met 2 years ago.
I realised that Charly was the one, we just vibed. We got on like a house on fire, that's the best way of putting it.
Dan is already a father to 5-year-old Isabel, and Charly is mum to 5-year-old Ruby, who'll soon have another sibling.
Dan, you're knackered, mate. You are well screwed, mate.
I just want her here now, really. Like, just to give her a big cuddle, and like she kicks when she's inside, and it's, yeah, I just can't wait for her to be here.
The couple are being supported by Dan's mum, Michelle.
Hello, Ruby. Who's that?
Hi, Mummy. I love you, Mummy.
Oh, Mummy loves you lots. Oh, bless her.
So I don't think it will be too long, but if you want an epidural, then yeah.
She ain't coming off that
All right.
idea.
Absolutely fine. How are we all at putting Ted stockings on?
I haven't done it since I've been back, but I think I used to really love the challenge.
What have we got to put on?
Some stockings.
Oh, we all have to.
No.
Compression stockings will help prevent clots from forming in Charly's legs, but they can be hard to put on. Sometimes the junior midwives need the guidance of an experienced MCA.
What we used to be able to do, you would put the plastic bag on the foot,
Right.
and then you have to shimmy it up. Then take this out and the stocking stays on. Believe it or not, that was really smooth.
We've got so many maternity care assistants that are so experienced. They support us with our jobs every day. They support the women and birthing people. They are such great team members to have in the room. Being that supportive person when you just need an extra pair of hands.
Tired. It'll be over soon.
Well done, well done. Focus on that breathing.
It will take at least 20 minutes for Charly to feel the full effects of the epidural.
So we're gonna swing you around, and we'll just let the epidural work, and we'll just trust your body. Yeah. I'm gonna swap over with Daniel now. Yeah. Well done, well done.
Better.
All right. Yeah.
Right, let's get you round.
But just moments after the epidural is administered,
She's contracting really close together, but I think she's ready to push.
Okay.
We'll just have the baby. Right, press the button on there. That's it. I think we'll just have this baby, gorgeous girl. Sterile gloves, please. Well done. Well done. Lovely. Well done. And that's head out.
I don't want to look, Mum.
Look how gorgeous. Well done. Charlie, sweet. With your next contraction, big push, and we're going to have this gorgeous girl of yours. That's it, go girl. Just over. Right. Charlie, sweet. Lift your leg for me. Oh, there we go. Daniel, get in, have a little look. There you go, guys. Perfect. Thank you. Right, Nat, if you give baby a really good rub to dry off, I'm just toastings in my pocket. Blood pressure was slightly... Beautiful. Now, swap towels in.
Amazing.
No.
I love you too. I'm so proud of you.
It's alright. Lovely. Look at her waving.
I can't get over how cute she is.
Oh, she's so cute.
Yes.
Like her mum.
Her chest.
Congratulations. She's beautiful.
Oh.
The thought had crossed my mind before I came back here that, you know, would I be desensitised to watching birth? But it's such a beautiful thing. It's so overwhelmingly beautiful. It still moves me in a way it did the first time I saw it. Oh, what an incredible experience. How lucky to be allowed to do this.
The majority of women at the Princess Alexandra have their babies in the birth centre or on the main labour ward. And a quarter of all babies
Won't be long, sweet, won't be long.
are born by Caesarean.
Your baby's head. Here we go.
To meet our boy today.
Prep home. Brief the dog.
Waiting to be called to theatre are Sydney and Sean.
Nervous.
I'm sure I will be when they call my name out.
Got a girl already. It's a little girl called Lily. She's 5. And then, yeah, little boys to join the crew, and that's it. And I'm not doing it again.
The couple have elected to have a caesarean birth following a traumatic 22-hour labour with Lily.
Probably one of the most difficult things I've ever watched, because you're helpless, seeing someone in pain and you can't physically do nothing about it.
It was horrendous, if I'm completely honest. I was in for 4 days. It was just kind of one thing after another. So, yeah, I'm hoping this goes a bit more smooth than the first time round.
I'll be home tomorrow. Then you can have a drink as well.
That's what I'm ready for.
Leave the hospital, straight to the pub.
I'm really excited. I never really get excited for anything until the time comes. But yeah, now that we're here and it's happening today, the excitement sort of kicked in a bit more. It becomes a bit more real.
Today, Emma will be assisting with Sydney's birth. This will be her first time in theatre for 3 years.
It is my 3rd day back, and I'm about to go into theatre. It's like, oh, how are you doing this morning? You need to come and go to a birth. It's like, oh, okay. In theatre? Oh, okay. Time to go. Let's go. You get out the bags as well today, don't you? Hey?
I'm coming again.
I'm hoping that will be like riding a bike. Slightly more important than riding a bike, though. And any buzzer, I always go, it's always emergency buzzer. It's not.
You got it.
Is it like riding a bike?
She's like on the back.
Not after 3 years.
Emma is shadowing theatre support worker Claire, who's trained her in the past.
What are we doing first? What am I watching you do first?
So we're going to count the sets first.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Okay, great.
So a patient will come in and they'll do their anaesthetic stuff. We will get the set with Crystal.
Yeah.
And make sure that's all correct. Fab. And here is the patient. Oh, you have a better.
You look fabulous.
As Sydney is taken for her spinal, Emma focuses on the first task.
Right, let's know when you're ready to check.
An accurate count of the surgical equipment.
Okay, sponge holders.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Last time I came here, I started to spend more time in theatre and I started to get used to it. But I felt like there was still a long way for me to go to feel totally comfortable and confident.
Forceps, Ramsey, toothed and non-toothed.
Tooth and non-tooth in here.
BP handles number 4.
BP handle 1 and 2.
Needle holder, Thompson Walker.
Thompson Walker, I have 1 and 2.
Emma can lean on Claire today, but soon she'll be expected to perform these theatre duties on her own.
Because these now are reusable, so we've got to count the pots in.
Okay.
That's a brand new thing.
Yeah, I don't remember that. No.
Okay, following so far?
Yeah. I mean, you know, as much as you can.
Yeah.
I want to get to that point where I feel like I know what I'm doing and they can rely on me.
Does it feel like funny?
So what Crystal's going to do, she's just going to start handing out some bits for us to plug into the diathermy and the suction. Okay. So is it all slowly coming back to you now?
Theatre is a place where you know that you absolutely don't want to do anything wrong.
Sydney and Sean are about to have their second child in a planned Caesarean birth.
You know how long it takes them to get the actual baby out? Because in my head it's like, you make the cut, the baby's out.
It's a lot of to cut through.
Yeah, I guess, especially if it was mum belly. That's a whole lot of layer.
Emma hasn't assisted in theatre for 3 years, so she's shadowing theatre support worker Claire.
So they're at the uterus already.
It's so quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pushing and pulling, huh? Baby's out.
Just 5 minutes after the first incision, their son is born.
Kicking off.
Oh, it's me! You're doing away!
All right, son.
Oh, look at those little toes.
Yeah. All that weight, you know?
I love how they always cross their legs.
Oh, wait, I love to meet you. You're so pretty.
He's angry.
He's very angry.
Forest Smith, kicking off.
Oh no, you must be hungry. You've been here for hours. I know.
He's really grabbing.
Yeah.
Holding on tight. Chunky boy.
As the family bond, the surgical team remove the placenta. It's down to midwives and the MCA to closely monitor Sydney's blood loss.
I don't know if you remember from last time, but we weigh the swabs and then we'll subtract the weight of the swab, and then that will give us our blood loss.
So to get through more than one pack, does that mean quite a bit of blood loss?
Yeah. So it will be 880.
As the count continues, the team are becoming concerned.
So we've got 670 plus 300, so we're at 970 as a running total. So at this point we were getting to 1 litre. If we get to 1.5 litres, that's a massive obstetric hemorrhage.
You feeling alright? Yeah. Okay, so I have 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, and 1 in use 5.
Yep.
So far, Sydney has lost twice the average amount.
I think we're at a litre.
Emma is observing today, but she will soon have to perform this crucial role independently.
Because the surgeons have been asking for medicine as we go in to help counteract the bleeding, they'll be aware that it's getting high.
Clotting medication, which has been administered to slow the bleed, finally starts to take effect.
I can't believe you've done it.
With Sydney stabilised, the clean-up can begin.
We're all done. Section is finished.
How are you feeling? You okay? Yeah?
I'm sure it's going to get worse.
Congrats, Sean.
Thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you.
I wasn't expecting that today at all. It did not come all screaming back to me when I walked in the theatre. I felt intimidated. That was the overwhelming emotion. What are you doing in here? You haven't got a clue what you're doing. You're an imposter. Get out. I'd like to leave here feeling competent.
Just need to get your confidence back up.
Yeah.
Get you going a bit more.
Yeah.
I'll whip you into shape. It's fine.
More, exactly. More. I have a tendency to put a lot of pressure on myself and beat myself up about not being really good at things immediately. So I am going to take that little bit of pressure off of my head and just do it.
Are you more in your comfort zone?
I mean, this is absolutely my comfort zone.
We are ready for our next patient.
Oh, thank you.
You're more than welcome.
There's a little baptism of fire again.
Woo, woo.
But a good one.
Before Emma finishes her shift, Midwife Tilly checks in on her.
You okay, Emma?
Yeah, nice to be back. It's nice that the sun's shining.
Over the years, Tilly has taken on the role of mentor to Emma.
Just a little catch up on how your week has been, what you learnt.
Wow, what have I learned? I've learned that I've forgotten a lot.
Oh, no.
It's been lovely to be back.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
Nice to see you again. And how have you been? The last 2 years must have been...
It's been a very
pretty
terrible time.
horrendous.
Yeah, terrible time. Especially when we had the COVID and we didn't know what it means even.
I was terrified sitting on my couch with my 4 other family members just watching the telly. But you guys were coming here every single day.
Fear was there, definitely fear was there in every staff, we can see that.
At the peak of the pandemic, the hospital lost several colleagues to COVID, including a member of the maternity team.
End of the day, you have to help because you're the frontline worker. You have to deal with it. You forget your family.
Yeah.
You put yourself there.
Yeah.
We worked extra, we did extra hours, but we made sure the care was safe for women and our babies. They were our priorities.
You're putting yourself out there every single day for other people. Do you feel like it directly affected you?
I don't know how many of you all knew that I had COVID. It is not a very nice experience. I couldn't breathe very well. At that point, I was very poorly. I was scared, but I never showed that fear on my face because I was worried about my children and my husband because we were scared, are we taking this home to give it to them? But I did take it home because all of them had COVID. All 4 of us had COVID. It's a disease that really broke me down. I was in the respiratory department very poorly. I thought maybe my death is coming in 9 days, 10 days, 11 days.
And how long was it before you started to think, I think I'm going to be all right, I think I'll get through it?
After 14 days.
That's a long time to be worried about dying.
Even today, I have scarring in my lungs. I still struggle sometimes to walk bigger steps or climb stairs, but I'm well enough to work as a midwife and provide the right care to my women. And some of the women tell some good stories. They say our partners were not allowed, but we were like the family to them. We looked after them, we gave them everything, and those little stories are still in the hearts of many people who delivered their babies 2 years ago.
All of you, you're such phenomenal people.
Thank you.
I just can never find the words to describe how wonderful you are, because there are no words. Just utterly selfless, always thinking of others. And you deserve more than a medal.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You do. I love you, Tilly.
I love you, Emma.
Tilly is just an all-round good human. She is one of life's phenomenal creatures. She's utterly selfless, and I still can't believe what they've done for us. You can see and hear from everybody how much of an impact it had and how devastating it was for them.
Hello, Labour Ward, Midwife Kerry speaking.
On the labour ward, a new couple have arrived.
Tell me what you're feeling. Pressure? Yeah. You're feeling pressure, okay.
34-year-old quantity surveyor Amy and her partner, 41-year-old Lee.
Well done, well done. You're amazing.
Amy and I met one Friday evening. I was down at the local. Obviously, I've set eyes on her straight away, with her long blonde hair. And yeah, it just went from there, really.
Just want to have a look at what baby's doing, okay?
All right, give me that questionnaire then.
She just literally exchanged keys for a bungalow, and it was a bit of a renovation job, so me being a builder, it was quite handy. And yeah, so that evening we ended up spending the evening stripping wallpaper and having a bit of a party.
Just gonna have a feel. Deep breath, Amy, deep breath, deep breath.
Oh, it's too much. It's too much for me.
Too much. Yeah.
Amy and Lee both have children from previous relationships, but this is their first baby together.
I am feeling very nervous. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes well, and baby's all good, and Amy.
Oh, man.
Amy only arrived at the hospital 20 minutes ago and is already fully dilated.
It was a little bit touch and go. At one point, I thought she was going to have it in the car, but yeah. Amy was basically screaming most of the way here, yeah, saying, you know, you're getting the wrong way, this, that and that. I said, no, I have to get to Harlow. So, yeah, we get her here just on time.
Well done, well done.
Oh, my God.
Amy's labour has progressed quickly, and student midwife Carly is helping her cope with her powerful contractions.
It's really painful. I can't do it. It literally is too much for me.
Amy, listen to me. I want to take some nice deep breaths from this Caesarean for me.
I can't. I feel like baby's coming down now.
It's good.
Oh, it's not. I'm not ready.
You are ready.
You are ready.
More than ready. You're 13 days late.
She's well overcooked.
I need some more pain relief. This is not working.
Fast labours can be very intense and very painful. It can feel like one big long contraction, and we really have to support that lady then.
I'm going to get you some pain relief. You're doing really well.
I'm doing really well.
Oh, I can't do this anymore.
When we get to the stage where women say, I can't do this anymore, help me, please, we know they're at the transition stage, and we know that baby's going to be imminent.
Stand up or something.
Do you want to go on all fours? You can go on all fours. Get on all fours. Well done, well done. Tell me what you're feeling. Pressure? Yeah. You're feeling pressure, okay. Do you want your body tells you to do? Okay.
It will take up to 30 minutes for Amy to start feeling the effects of the pain relief.
Sharp point.
All right. Oh.
But this baby isn't going to wait.
Oh, we can see baby.
Oh my God! I can't do this.
Just breathe. Just breathe.
On the labour ward, midwives Julia and Carly are looking after second-time mum Amy and her partner Lee.
Listen, I'm pretty sure that baby's head's going to be just round that corner.
Amy arrived at the hospital less than 25 minutes ago, but she's ready to push.
You're doing amazing. It's happening so fast, alright? Right, Amy, I really want you to take some nice deep breaths for me now. Okay? You're right. Breathe it through.
Just breathe. Just breathe.
Breathe it through.
Just breathe. That's it.
Ah!
Right. How much?
Birthday, baby.
After just a minute of pushing, Amy's baby is born.
Right. Oh my God. We don't have to get baby.
But there's a problem.
What's that? Baby has done a poo in the water. Okay. She alright? It's just, she's been to the toilet in the water because she's so overdue.
The baby is covered in meconium and is unresponsive.
Dad?
Yes?
It's next to you.
Yes. Get that for me. Thanks,
It's going to make a lot of noise and lots of people are going to come running. Just put that one.
Oh, no. We should hit that.
If the baby has swallowed too much meconium, it could be life-threatening.
Alright, she's had a little poo on the way out, and that's why they called us.
Okay.
But you can look, she just needs to spit it all up. Just do a bit of suction. Just do a little bit of suction.
The team need to clear her airways as quickly as possible.
We're just going to give her a little help up. That fluid and the poo. So she's spitting it all up and she's doing all the good things.
Yeah, we haven't written anything.
I'm happy with the heartbeat. Are you happy? Do you have any concerns?
No.
Having cleared the baby's airways, her vital signs have stabilised.
If any issues, please let us know. Okay? I'm going to document.
Oh, baby, you look fast out.
Thank you so much.
Oh, so glad she's here. It wasn't that bad.
You can say that now.
Yeah.
She's beautiful, lovely little girl we got there, and very proud.
She's beginning to have a go at her hands, so that's really good.
She's hungry already, I think.
Yeah.
We've got some Doritos there.
Okay, so we're going to put our tongue into your tongue. There you are. Hello. Take her there. Oh, look at you looking at your mum.
Yeah, baby.
Amy's very brave. She's done a really amazing job. Really, strong woman, and very proud of her.
It's just the best thing ever, honestly. You forget how you feel when your baby's born. It's just the best feeling in the world. You're just overwhelmed with this love for this little thing. And yeah, I want to do it all over again.
This one's right old, twisted.
It's lunchtime, and Emma is just starting the late shift.
I'm going to get OCD about this, and I'm going to absolutely blame you. It's for you.
Today, she's back on the postnatal ward, checking in on new mums and their babies.
I was just quiet all the time.
He's not.
And I'm here, he is.
Once he's happy, so he gets really angry.
Waiting to be discharged are Sydney and Sean, who, with Emma's assistance, had their son Monty in theatre yesterday.
Hi again, how are you?
Good, sir.
How are you? Yeah, good. Look at him. How are you doing?
A bit sore.
Are you?
Right?
Yeah. And how's he been?
He's been fine, to be fair.
It's an unconditional sort of love, knowing that you've now got dependents, and no matter what your lifestyle may have been before you had kids, that's completely irrelevant now because you've got someone else depending on you.
Having suffered a serious bleed in theatre, Sydney needs a clean bill of health before the family can head home to big sister Lily.
36.6.
Beautiful.
I'd like to say we're done. We've got a boy and a girl now. We've also got a puppy, so it seems like our family's complete and we can just get on, grow up together and go on many holidays.
Lovely. Perfect, so we'll go on to the next one.
Fabulous. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just had some pain relief, so hopefully that will soon.
Good.
Perfect, thank you very much. See you later.
She did mention that she's still feeling delicate, which is absolutely normal because she has just had major abdominal surgery. But when you think about actually the repair that your body is having to do, that is huge. And now she's going back to the reality of home life and a 5-year-old at home. She does really have to take it easy because that repair takes a really long time.
Also hoping to go home today is second-time mum, Amy.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
It's little Esther.
Oh, look at her. She's cute. You were quick.
Yeah, very quick.
So quick, I missed you.
Yeah, no, it was very quick.
When did you come in?
Well, we was booked in, she was 13 days over. So we booked
She's 13 days over?
Yeah. And she's
a little
£6, I know.
Yeah.
So we were booked in to have her induced yesterday. They said come in at midday for the induction, but at 8:30 I was getting sort of like mild cramps and I thought, I wonder if this is it. And by like 9:45 I was thinking, oh, this is definitely it. And then I dropped my daughter off, got here about 10 to 11. She was born at 20 to 12.
So you had a few little cramps?
Yeah.
And an hour later she was here?
Yeah, she flew out.
Wow.
So yeah, it was very, very quick, but grateful that the head was just out very quickly.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, I was, yeah. Yeah, very, yeah. Well, like I say, it took me longer, didn't it?
Took you long to park.
Time I get parked.
He was only in the room
I
for
was
about
literally
25
in the
minutes, I
wall
think.
for, yeah, 25 minutes
Yeah.
and the baby, she was there.
She was definitely ready. But yeah, she was only a diddy, considering she was over.
Yeah.
£6.10 she was.
And is she feeding?
Yeah, she's feeding great. She's recovering so well.
Oh, good. And how have you been, Lou?
It's all been a little bit of a
rollercoaster,
isn't it? Yeah. It's very strange. Obviously, she came so quick. And,
Yeah.
she was a lovely little,
Yeah.
tiny little
Glad she's here now.
Lovely little bundle of joy.
Yeah, she's lovely. Absolutely lovely.
She's definitely pulling some faces.
Is she?
Yeah. Oh, she's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
I'm back at the hospital, loving it. I mean, it's very early days.
Oh, is it dinner time? Lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
It's mad how you can have so many emotions in 1 week. Happiness, fear, joy, excitement. It does feel like I've come home.
She's got a strong head and alert as well.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. Really alert.
What is incredible is when you see a family and that bubble of love that they are in together.
That's what she wanted.
Yeah, just a little cuddle with mummy.
Yeah.
If you could bottle that and sell it, you would be a multi-billionaire. Like, there is nothing like it. It's absolutely beautiful.